What is up, Saltwater Nation? We are at the Meadowlands Convention Center here in Secacus, New Jersey. We are at Reef-a-palooza, New York City. I love coming to the show because, well, I love going to New York City. And we have a great time. Past couple days setting up, checking out the city. Oh, you're fine, bud. Go ahead.
I got a name.
We're going to walk through the show. We're going to do walkthrough. If you join me on Facebook Live, I'm going to do the same walkthrough. Yeah, because if you can make it to the show, we try to make the show come to you. Put it here on our channel. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to play with this lens cap PC guy. Sorry. Not working. There we go. All right, great. So we turn a little yellow. That's going to make the corals and things we see pop, because that's what this show is. That's what the show started as. It was a frag swap, and it has become a major show in the industry. They just did a show in Orlando. We have this show here in New York. We're actually in Secacus, Maryland. Secacus, New Jersey, just across the river. California was coming up in August. They have canceled that show. Must be things with regulations and COVID and all that. And we've got one more. Last Reef-a-palooza of the year is going to be Chicago. That's second week of October. Now, one thing you might notice is like, well, this is a show. Where's everybody at? They're doing things a little different with COVID restrictions, things like that. We are mask-free here. You know, if you're vaccinated, they're depending on you to, you know, be truthful and honest. And, you know, if you don't have a mask on, or hoping you're vaccinated. But they're limiting the numbers is what they're doing here. 1,000 people per block. There's a morning block and an afternoon block each day with a lunch break. So we are going to walk through. We're going to see a ton of corals. We're going to see some, you know, some booths and see things happen. So come on with me. Let's check it out. Meadowlands Convention Center, Reef-a-palooza. Walk right in. Hit the AI and Ecotech booth. Looking nice and smooth, nice and easy. Very elegant booth. A lot of corals. There are coral vendors galore at this show. So many coral vendors. Again, this show started all coral all the time. Not only coral, but we got pictures of corals. I'm going to go to the booths, folks, where there's a little less people. Check out their pieces. Like, we got some nice monster pieces here in this. You having a good show?
Yes.
Great.
Are you enjoying the show?
Second walkthrough. A lot of nice fragments, a lot of zoas. Very cool. I like zoas. Again, more artists. We've seen a lot of art popping up at shows now. I do it myself when we go. Minute, sorry. There we go. Lens need adjustment, sorry. I do art myself when we do Aquashella. What's up, Mod Corals? Honor's hard at work. He's ignoring me, but that's okay.
Checking out the selection of the goodies that will Sony though.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
What's going on, brother?
Oh, man.
Morning, man. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you. Good to see you. How's the show going for you so far? It's early in, but
It's good.
good.
New York is always good, man. Yeah.
New York's a good show.
I mean, it's not New York, New Jersey, but yeah. So my store is 10 minutes away from here. So
Okay.
This is our, you know.
Your homegrown
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
very nice.
It feels different.
Lovely pieces.
Yeah.
What is the piece you most want to sell?
That boy.
And that is for the low price of.
Very low. Yeah.
It's the very low price of very low. Come to the show and see how low. Good seeing you, brother.
Thank you, brother. Good to see you. I'll stop by.
All right, man. All right. That's Honor with Mod Corals. He's just the nicest guy. I mean, that's the thing with this industry. Everybody's nice. Oh, cool bounce mushroom. Some nice acros, nice mushrooms. Again, it's all, I mean, this whole row, guys, this whole row all the way down. jam-packed with people. Corals, corals, corals. I'm going to walk through just so you can, see the crowd size and stuff. I will stop at some other coral booths. I also want to stop at all the different vendors that are here because there's not, retailers. There's not a lot of companies and retailers here. So again, it's all about these corals. And that's what the hobbyists here at this show are after. They want gorgeous corals, and the people here bring them. These are just massive, massive pieces. Here, for size comparison, I'm like, and it's not coming off the camera, the lens is funky. That thing's the size of, like a small grapefruit. It's really nice pieces. Tons of corals. This is your thing. You want corals in your tank, this is where you come to get them. All the Reef-a-paloozas are a huge, lovely frag swap. So again, look at that social distancing. I'm not sure if this is it, but I've seen this before here in New York. They don't use half this hall. The aisles are a little bit crammed. I think they could spread us out, space us out a little bit more here in this show. But it is, I used to come to the aquatic experience here, and yeah, it was always just all this open space, not quite getting it. Not quite understand that, but sure. Anyway, another aisle of corals coming to you. Reef Weeds art. Let's see. There's a spot here. POTO, Pieces of the Ocean. Glowing, lovely. I like those are gorgeous. You come to these shows and you see just so many frags, so many showpieces, so many corals, and it's not that everyone's got the same stuff. Everyone's got different stuff. There's different types. There's so many different colors, different sizes, selections, prices. That's one thing we'll see. I'm going to spend the most time at the saltwateraquarium.com booth. We have been hitting it hard this trade show season. We are doing booths at every show we attend. We've done the Aquashellas. We're doing all those, all the Reef-a-paloozas. And we were doing MACNA before it got canceled. MACNA bowed out early in the season, which is too bad because, MACNA's always nice. It was supposed to be in Atlanta this year. MACNA 2022 is going to happen in, Wisconsin. It's going to be a Wisconsin show, so that'll be different. Never done a Wisconsin show, so we'll see. Or white corals. They are absolutely massive in the industry, and they are huge down in the Orlando show, but they come out here. And go tour their coral farm if you ever go to a show. You can get a special ticket and all for that. We've done that. All sorts of stuff, all sorts of pieces. Gorgeous selection as always.
Okay, I'll set this aside for you. How you doing?
Some cool show pieces in the back. Reef Nutrition. I'm not going to stop at their booth because I will talk about their stuff at our booth. We've been selling, if you don't know, Reef Nutrition for a while now. We've got live copepods, phytoplanktons, mycosphys, things like that. But we'll check that out at our booth. I'm going to spend a good amount of time there. Corals, 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 rocks. Real quick, this is Planet Aquariums. You've seen videos at our warehouse. We had the Mega Matrix 170 build. This is a little bigger than that. But Planet built that nice, we'll start having more videos on it, but you have seen it in a couple videos, that 12-foot tank in our front lobby. 1,000 gallons all said and done between the filtration and the sump and the tank and the water change stations we've done, but just nothing's matching the quality that Planet does of their glass to their wood, furniture grade wood. Just gorgeous tanks. Here's some more lovely corals. I mean, every booth it looks a little different because that's what's going on. Oh, there's clams over there. I love clams, but I can't get through. Corals, corals, corals. But again, that's what this show is for. That's what this show is about. It's great getting back out into trade show season, folks. You know, we missed it. We like getting out. We like seeing our client base and our customers and our friends at all these shows. You know, it's a family. It's a community. Like I was saying, we saw Honor back there. I hadn't seen him on my first pass through. I heard Mod Corals was here, but I hadn't been out of the booth yet. It's just nice to see the folks, you know, that you know and that you see each and every show. Here's some more of those big guys. Oh, sorry. Back here at the raffle station, nice and empty, but that's where the raffles will be. If this show or if this walkthrough is a little fast, I did a much slower walkthrough on our Facebook page. It is posted, it is live, you can check that out. Just trying to make things a little different. You want a fast video, want a quick video?
Should we show your socks on the video? Like, come on, man.
I'll get there. I got Josh socks on. All right, I want to point out two types of rock here. We sell Carib Sea and we sell Real Reef. I'm going to point out some differences that folks ask all the time. So this is Carib Sea Life rock. It is not live rock. It is man-made, cultured. It's man-made. It's got a bacteria coat that's going to activate when they rinse in our water, put in your tank. These are their trees. They come in pieces. They've got these really cool. We've been selling the trees for a while now. We sell their arches. We sell everything they make. But you can assemble them however you like, put them in pieces, stack them up. Like someone got one and was like, my rock has holes in it. I'm like, yeah, use the rod and put it together. Very nice. With the lens on, it's coming off kind of reddish. This is a nice purple rock. You'll see the difference in the other one. We sell a whole lot of Real Reefs when I get over here around the side in a second. But I want to point them out. So yes, man-made rock does have a bacteria coat, does activate when put in water. It's nice leathers.
I'm sure everyone's got so much stuff in the last year not going to the shows. So.
Yeah.
Like it'll go from that size to this size maybe in 2 years.
Excited about it.
But just corals. Yeah, okay, so here's our other rock we sell out of. This is Real Reef. It is different. So this is a man-made rock as well. The color through the lens is much more accurate. It is a very reddish rock, but you get it, and so this is man-made. It's put in ocean vats to encrust. It'll get little snail shells and bits and pieces of things. It is taken out, it is cleaned of any hitchhikers, parasites, etc., then cured and purple coated. This purpley red coat is not a bacteria coat. That's what's on the Carib Sea Life rock. This is Real Reef rock. Different. We sell tons of both. They both look great in the tank. I've actually got Real Reef in my tank at home. We've got a Carib Sea in 2 or 3 of the tanks in the warehouse. But yeah, it's all about customization here in the hobby. So I passed by real quick and want to stop over. This is Two Little Fishies. Folks, if you don't know, Two Little Fishies, I mean, they're just help to start and keep this hobby going. Mr. Julian Sprung, godfather of the industry. Just a lovely man. Selling his mangroves. Some of our guys with us from up in Chicago, they usually help out the Chicago Contingency of Saltwater Aquarium. They usually help out Two Little Fishies, but we are still rocking and rolling. We've got them in our booth, and the Two Little Fishies crew is handling their own stuff today. Yeah, speaking of Chicago, we do have livestock now. We've got some cleanup crews. We are looking at expanding into other things. We're selling corals here at the shows. So as we look at all these coral plugs and all, you know, think about the fact that saltwateraquarium.com is going to have some of that soon. Oh, it's Clam Mania. I can get through and look at any at all. These things are snazzy. I like the clams. They are fun. Oh, maybe I'll try to come back through. I can't see any. So sad. What? Oh, here from this side. So here's a couple. These guys are just cool looking.
Actually, there's one that's even more popular.
blues and golds, just things you would never think you'd see. Really awesome. I just realized I passed by Kessel. My friends at Kessel, sorry about that. Your booth is packed though, so good for you. Another vendor here, so Fritz, they always make these fun sculptures out of their boxes. We use Fritz Blue. It's their standard Reef Pro mix. We use that in all of our tanks in the warehouse. We sell all their products. One product I do want to talk about, because I like to talk about the stuff that I use that I know works. For filtration, I have a BioCube at home, a nice little nano tank full of softies. I use Max Out in it. There's Max Out Pro. I even used at one point their Fuzz Out. I had a green algae outbreak, put it in the tank, not even a week later, everything was covered in green. Not even a week later, crystal clear tank, really, really nice. Fritz sells Turbo Start to start up your tank. Dr. Tim's is another. Dr. Tim, I mean, if you've never heard of Dr. Tim's Aquatics, I mean, I'm not sure what else to tell you. He's been around forever as well, another titan in the industry. Sells his one and only, we sell all of his stuff, but his one and only is another nitrifying bacteria to get your tank to cycle. It doesn't need to be climate controlled like the Turbo Start does, so that's a little advantageous there. Instant Ocean is here. They've been in the industry forever. They're reef crystals. Instant Ocean Sea Salt. Neptune's here with their new Skylight. They've been talking about it like always, you know, things usually a year or so. It's here, it's out, it's they're running a couple on this large tank. See a couple on top. And they use the Radion mounts, the RMS rail. And of course, it just looks gorgeous on the tanks. And on the backside, more corals. Not to skip on the coral vendors, but we've got a lot of them here at the show. And again, you know, that's what's so cool about, again, this weird back open space, so odd. You know, so many coral vendors, that's what a lot of folks come here for. But, you know, the sales vendors like us, we're going to come up to our booth, Saltwater Aquarium and FreshwaterAquarium.com. I'm in the aisle for it. Just, you know, folks are walking around. I see tons of our bags walking around. We're using reef nutrition bags and all. I've got some saltwater bags that I actually think did just get dropped off with my tracking information. Just folks need to buy stuff, and we are here for that. So here's our booth. We've got a nice, long, 30-foot booth. I will go through all parts of it. I'm going to spend some time here so you can see what we are doing at the shows this year. So on the saltwater aquarium side, we are selling coral. We've got mushrooms. We've got the thing. Brian is in here right now. Where's Brian at, Mark?
Brian had to do something that no one could do for him.
Okay, Brian to go do something. Brian is our coral guy, and he is all about quality pieces at a good price. So we have got some really nice, elegant little frags and pieces, but it's all about the price. Like a good half of our tank, 25 each or 5 for 100. As the shows and things go on, you're gonna check out deals. We've got some nice show pieces. Okay, so we got some torches. Folks were asking about torches. 80 a head for the torches, or I'm sorry, 40 a head for the torches, but they're 2-head pieces, so they're 80 for the torches. We've got some things to help get your corals home, and I can attest to that. These are the Insulated Carriers. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Okay. This is TSA approved because I flew home from Orlando about 2 weeks ago with 2 of these. Pops open, it's got a nice zero gravity little piece inside, plastic with some frag plug holders, sits inside, insulates, keeps your guys nice and safe. These are the lenses that are on my kit right now. Clip on over your phone, and it's got all these different lens types. It's going to kill that blue light to make those coral pop. If I took this lens off, it would be all blued out, and you wouldn't really see all the nice colors that you see right now.
Do you call the Parvos the little ones?
No, but we do have
more frag plug containers. We're selling ice cap ones here at the show.
But you can definitely call Reef Nutrition.
A couple eShops pieces. The boys from eShops dropped some stuff off.
They do sell
We're going to go here along our back wall, and we're going to check out other stuff. So Brian, who's not in the booth right now, that was Mark I was talking to just a second ago. Mark and Brian are our newest members here from saltwateraquarium.com. They are our Chicago, Illinois faction. They're doing all the live goods, all the cleanup crews, the reef nutrition stuff, the couple pods and things I'm about to show you. It's a whole new thing for us, and it's going really well. So we're selling reef nutrition here at the show. Pods and feasts. Come to the show, the prices are a little cheaper. We try to give you a deal here for coming out, for spending your money, for taking your time to come see us. So we got lots of deals. These are all about $5 off from the regular price. We're going to go along the back wall here right now and check some stuff out. So we've got tons of different deals happening here at the show. First off, and we'll end with them, Hanna Instruments is here. They've got some new things. 10% off Hanna here at the show. Other stuff going on. Kessel. Our deal on Kessel, you buy a Kessel Light, you're going to get a free Kessel mount. That can range from 30 up to almost $100 for that mount, depending on the light that you buy. We've also got deals on Ecotech Marine. Different deals happening here. You buy an XR30, you're going to get a free mount. That is an expensive darn mount to go with your XR30. Anything else you buy, we've got MP40s, MP10s, they're Vortec pumps, and we've got the XR15s, the smaller radions. Those are going to get you a free Hanna checker, or you are going to get a store credit depending on what you would like. I see some comments coming in, and I can't see them. They're underneath my stupid lens kit clip. So folks making comments, I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry, I literally can't read your comments. But I'm going to show you some stuff here Hanna's selling in a second. AI deals. Aqua Illuminations. We've got their prime lights. They will keep and grow anything. Buy a prime light, get a free flex arm. And we've got Nero 5s and 3s. They're pumps. Wi-Fi integrated controllable pumps. Those get a free Hanna checker or store credit. Anything you buy in our booth is getting you a deal, folks. One of the big ones that we're able to do, Neptune Systems. Able to do 10% off here at the show. Neptune, we've got Trident reagents, we've got Tridents, we've got full Apex packages, Apex EL, and that full package, I mean the Apex, the Dose, and the Trident. That is 10% off here at the show. Normally, gosh, $1,700, and I think it's like $1,530 here at the show. Tons of deals, tons of things happening on the dry goods side and the live goods side of saltwateraquarium.com. One thing I want to check out and show here for you, though, freshwateraquarium.com. Now, we started off showing this at the last Aquashella here at RAP, but I'm going to give Aquashella some love. It is honestly my favorite show because I am an artist. I taught art and theater for years. I love to draw. I still am integrated with all that. My boss, Ken, who's watching from home, couldn't make it to the show today. He was real big on the fact of that I still got to do art and things, and so I do all our graphics, our photos, things like that. We go to Aquashella, and we saw some artists here. It's a huge art and aquarium and fish and dry goods and corals. It's a crazy show. Reef-a-palooza is fantastic. I do really like coming to these all over the country. Aquashella, though, I get to draw. I get to do some goofy stuff for it. But we premiered freshwateraquarium.com at Aquashella, and it went great, and already our table's looking down here. It's awesome. A lot of betas. Gorgeous, gorgeous betas.
Beautiful black and white.
We've got round tails, crown tails, round tail kois, marble blues, all sorts of betas ranging from $15 to $30, some designers. We've got little kits and tanks. That is the tank, the light, and the filtration ranging from $50 to $90. We've got a beta box as well if you want to walk home with your beta in a box. Freshwateraquarium.com we carry all that stuff on saltwater, except for the live fish. The fish are a show-only thing. But on freshwateraquarium.com, you're going to find most of those products on saltwateraquarium.com as well. But we're trying to make it its own thing. So if you're lost, you're confused, you can go to freshwateraquarium.com and check those things out. So that's what we're selling and doing here at the booth. One thing I want to talk about, though, before we go on is if you are new to us and don't know us, we're saltwateraquarium.com, folks, and we've done a lot of things in the industry that other folks have taken on and adapted because of what we did first. Free shipping. Everything ships for free. You can choose to upgrade your shipping. That's fine. You want to pay for it, go for it. We'll get it to you even faster. We have fast, flat rate shippings, fast free shippings. The only thing where that's a definite maybe is on now all these new live goods, corals, cleanup crews, things like that. There is a fee if it's under a certain amount, but if you spend enough on live critters, snails, crabs, brittle stars, cleanup crews, copepods, whatever, those things, you can get to a level where the shipping is free as well. But it's all new. It's got to ship cool packs or warm packs, coolers, ice bags, all these different things. And we're trying to keep the price down for you. But sometimes, you know, you've got to spend on those things. Free samples. We have always had every order, no matter what you get, you need to choose a freebie. We don't throw it in there for you, but get a free sample: food, stickers, products, goofy things that I do and draw. There's all sorts of things on our freebies page. It's by level. You get to choose a freebie for every order you do. Free returns. We messed it up. We sent you something broken or defective. You didn't buy that. We're going to fix it. So we'll give you free return on anything that we did in error. If you changed your mind, you don't like it, you know, that's fine. That happens. You ordered the wrong thing. You ordered a freshwater light when you needed a reef light. You know, things happen, man, and that's fine. We will take it back, but you do need to pay for that return. So there are levels of the returns where you got to send it back. Cashback program. Freebies, not freebies, rewards. Every dollar you spend turns into a certain amount of points, and that rolls in and clocks it and stays in your account for 6 months. And you have up to 6 months before you make another purchase to then use those points, turn it into coupons, and get some money off on your sales. Military Civil Service teacher discount. We started that one too. That was my idea. You're welcome. In the military, you're a teacher, you'll work for a hospital, you're a frontline provider, you're a firefighter, hit us up. Simple proof of what you do. 5% off every day, anything non-map in your cart. Always get that discount every single day. Now, if we're running a sale, like right now this weekend, it's Reef-a-palooza, there's a 10% off non-map sale. That's better than the discount you're signed up for. So you can't double down on the discounts, but you get one every day when other folks don't. Every single day somebody emails me to say, hey, I teach here, I work here as a nurse, whatever. Folks are signed up for that discount every single day. So that is saltwateraquarium.com. That is what we are all about. We love coming out to these shows and seeing you all. Got one more sign here. All CJ 10% off. Let's wander over to our good friends in the CJ booth real quick. And we're going to see what's going on. So CJ, my good friend Steve is not here, but he's one of the first people I met in the industry, but we've got his associate Jay. CJ is selling for us. They send over to our booth. Anything they sell is 10% off in our booth.
I don't want you to pay to do it, so...
Showing the flow of their wave pumps, their Voyagers.
Just text me around like 6 p.m.
I love CJ. CJ items are quality. They have the best warranty in the industry.
Right. No,
5 years on almost all their pumps. There are some that go down to 2 to 3 for some of their smaller stuff, but the majority of the large pumps and things you buy are a 5-year warranty. Folks, nobody is doing that. And also their quality stuff. They're made in Italy. They're in everything, whether you realize it or not, like air conditioners and refrigerators and things like that are using their pumps, but they've got a nice side in the aquarium industry. CJ, I push them every day. You call in, you ask for a pump, I'm going to tell you to buy a CJ pump, guys. It's fantastic stuff. All right, here's another type of rock we saw. This, folks, all the others were man-made. This is a real reef rock. This is Marco rock, taken out of the ocean, clean, cultured, dried. The industry's changed. It used to be about wet rock. It's now all about dry rock. So that is a dry live rock. It's no longer alive because it is a dry live rock. Oh, the most important booth, the snack booth. And head down that way. A couple more sellers. One more coral.
If you don't come back,
Thank you so much for joining us here at saltwateraquarium.com, here at Reef-a-palooza, New York. Nice to see people out, nice to see trade shows happening. We got a couple shows left this year. Come see us at Reef-a-palooza Chicago in October. It's the second week of Chicago. We've got 2 more Aquashellas. We have Chicago Aquashella in about 2 months. This is the last show of the middle of the summer here until the one in the beginning of August. That's Aquashella Chicago. And the final show of the season, Aquashella in Dallas, Aquashelloween, where there's going to be a dealer costume contest that I can't wait to win. It's great to see you. It's great that you came and watched. Thank you so much. Tell your friends we got some walkthroughs. If you couldn't make it, I hope this did something for you, that you were able to see what shows are about. If you are missing shows, can't get to a show, or you've never been to one. Thank you so much for spending your time here with saltwateraquarium.com. Check us out online. Come see us at a show. Call me up. I'm the guy that's going to answer the phone or chat with you and text you back. It's always nice to see you guys. Thanks so much.